Sup friends, it's Damien back. Once again, just reminding you guys to check out the DC Universe app if you live in the US. You can get a free 7-day trial, $8 a month. This is not a hashtag ad, not sponsored. Just want to keep the DC dream alive, support all the hardworking people behind the scenes. Also, this video is part 2 of the Doom Patrol pilot. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're all excited. Spoiler alert, this video is picking up right where we left off, where Robot Man found out that his wife and daughter, they died in that car accident he was in. So this reaction is going to start right after that moment. Episode 2 just released today on DC Universe, so you can expect my reactions to that to be posted this weekend. Make sure you guys follow my Twitters, follow my Twitches, and all that good stuff. Enjoy the video. Thanks, guys. Fuck.
I can't feel pain. No matter how hard I hit, where I hit, what I hit. I can't feel pain. That's mighty shitty of you, Doc.
It's pretty fucked up what the doctor did. Did you think about it? The chief. And like, my question is, why would Chief want to save him, you know, out of all people? Like, obviously the Chief has some plan, but like, you know, why?
And the years passed.
He just stood there?
And it's all so depressing, I just can't.
Y2K? I used to have one of those. There's the 20 years flying by. 2019, buds. That's a pretty big time jump, honestly. Granted, none of them can age, but still.
That's a new building next to the police station. What's it say?
Library.
Current time.
Oh, goody, she's back.
Rita.
Comes and goes as she pleases, like she owns the place.
Meet Jane.
There
Some
she
people
is.
call her Crazy Jane. 64 personas, each with its own
64.
special power. For example, here comes Sylvia. Spooky voice, a bit moody.
I'm not sleepy. I want to speak to Jane.
And watch now, here comes Hammerhead. This one's kind of an asshole.
Except Jane's not here, you sissy little bitch! What the fuck is that?
Hammerhead, this is Cliff.
I told you I love Crazy Jane.
Is he a toy?
Hammerhead.
Are you a toy?
Yeah, heard you the first time. Are you a raving douche?
Hello, Hammerhead. Good to see you.
Her different personalities give her different, like, powers, too. Fuck off and die! I love Crazy Jane, I'm telling you. That's why I was so excited to see her, like, in live action.
Your man cave, where the magic happens. Come on, show me what you got. What kind of man stuff you got in here?
I want to see there's one where she becomes, like, fire or something like that. Like, explodes. Like, she gets like, physical powers when she changes personalities.
Little toy cars for a little toy man. I bet it gets real wild in there. In the wee hours of the night when you think no one's watching.
Anyone ever tell you to shut your fucking hole?
Or what? Little toy bot does what?
Yeah. That's my girl. I wonder if they're gonna go the subway route with her mind. That's kind of like that's a whole other thing with her comic book and...
Jane,
Cliff.
the robot man. Hammerhead told me you met.
She tell you she grabbed my junk?
Hammerhead doesn't kiss and tell.
Next week's my daughter's birthday. Pretty much the 30th year
Fuck,
straight
dude.
that I haven't been with her.
And all was right and all
I'm already
was
loving this
good.
show, man.
For now.
No, I'm the hangman's daughter. My painting's ruined. Everything's gone wrong.
Come in out of the ring.
I keep an eye on, so go I must.
They know his speech
So
already.
we understand each other.
Bring a condom.
And you, behave. I'll be back in a few days.
Anything at
I
all.
want to know specifically when this takes place around Titans.
Ugh. Wait.
Hong Kong.
Oh?
Party bus.
Is that my bus?
Gossed
What
it up.
on earth? After the chief explicitly asked us not to.
I'm in.
Shocking.
Let's get out of that house.
Does it matter to any of you that the chief thinks we're not ready?
Rita?
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, Rita's been holding, like,
come
she's been
on.
holding her body together really
There's a
well.
whole world out there waiting to be seen.
I see what you're doing. Playing my ego? It won't be played. Larry!
Don't.
Come on, Larry, come join the party.
Larry!
Let's get it, Larry. I forgot what city they were in exactly. Like, I think I mentioned it in Titans.
Don't say a word.
You look nice.
Of course I do.
Rita's out on the town, out on the prowl.
Which one of you has any money?
Come on, Rita. The thing is, she hasn't seen the regular world in 60 plus years. Things are a lot different now.
in a second, honey.
What's up, Mr. Big Stuff?
You okay?
All good.
Just say he's a cosplayer.
Almost there.
He's won a convention. She's so nice.
I don't get it.
You said it was your daughter's birthday.
More trains. Yeah, out of any, I mean, Robot Man can kind of get away with it, but Negative Man, I don't know.
There is nothing like a malted, am I right?
You know it's crazy. You even talk like her. You know that?
I think she's a fan of the show or her
Rita Farr.
her work.
Actress from the 50s. Cool, sexy, but a broad too. I mean, 3 guns to Santa Fe.
El Paso. 3 guns to El Paso.
Okay, so you do know her. I don't know. Mostly I loved her because it meant I get to spend extra time with my dad. It's
Wow.
a tough time in our lives, but Rita Farr, she got us through.
That's fine, man. There's a lot of entertainment stuff can help you get through some hard times, man. TV shows,
Dad.
movies.
No.
It helps.
One day a year, I had one job. Buy the present. It was my favorite day. The accident was a few days before her birthday, and I was so angry by then. I couldn't see past my own bullshit, and I forgot.
You forgot to buy your daughter a birthday present.
I was busy. Fucking a nanny.
You idiot.
Yeah.
The thing is, like,
And now I'm totally stressed.
he recognizes his issues that he had.
Oh God, I would so fuck that joint up.
Except it's mine. So fuck off.
Give him a little bit, Jane. Come on, hook him up.
Anything?
You get the ambiance. Kind of. What I was going to say is I feel like out of anyone, the person who can kind of ease themselves personality-wise back in society, I feel like is Negative Man. But he still kind of seems like a little, had the anxiety a little bit. He's a burn victim. Why are you guys staring?
Pardon me. Would you mind if I ordered a drink? I want a beer.
Heck yeah, brother.
I heard she fell ill.
They replaced her mid-picture.
Yeah,
She
that's
was drunk.
No.
And there was that whole porn thing.
porn thing.
Rita Farr.
Oh, trust me, my dad had duffel bags full of stuff.
Your father said Rita Farr was doing porn.
A lookalike?
Full on.
Yep, there it is. I guess that makes sense why she was able to hold it in at home because she's
You were out
with people that she knows, and it's only when new people come in, like Titans, she kind of loses her skin.
I care a lot about what he thinks.
You don't know me.
You need him like the rest of us do. Hey, I hate to say it, but I need him.
If you want your life back, why don't you just call her?
Who?
Your daughter.
Oof.
My daughter's dead.
Oof.
Because you can confirm that? Multiple sources?
It's true.
It's all over the internet, man.
Heck
Your
yeah,
shit
man.
driving. Wife, Kate, decapitated. Daughter, Clara, sole survivor.
Shut up, Jane.
What?
There are 3 Clara Seals in the United States.
My daughter's dead.
Yeah, your phone's going.
Asshole!
Larry knew they were staring at him, and yes, it bothered him.
He's a burn
For
victim,
reasons
man.
One might think. The truth is, Larry Traynor had felt like a monster long before he ever was one.
He was gay in the 60s. Couldn't do that back then.
Light here, Larry. Hold on, there's something up here. Larry. Larry, do you read? Larry, come in.
It's crazy, man. Like, it's honestly, people of any non-conforming, like, in society back then, the fact that they made it through some of that shit, it's crazy.
And the sadder truth was, he'd finally become what he had once felt like only inside.
No.
It's when the anxiety and the nervousness catches them.
Hey, is there a problem, ma'am?
Oh,
No, officer. The only problem I see is you, pig.
is that Hammerhead?
Oh, here we go. A little depressed, maybe a little high. But she takes it all back. Take it back, Hammerhead.
Which one of you motherfuckers wants me to jerk a knot in your ass?
Fuck me.
Run, Rita. Oh! 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 Oh, that feels weird. I like feel it. I like how you can tell when Jane changes personalities.
What the hell is that?
Rita.
God, Rita.
A blob in the streets.
No.
Can you hear me? Rita!
Crazy how she just turns into just a blob. That's all it is.
Fucking bitch! Get a grip on yourself!
So that's his actual self that he has physical body. You guys gotta get out. Save him, Robot Man.
What do we do?
There's the fire. I told you.
No, we're not doing that.
I forgot the fire name.
What do we do? What do we do?
Get back, get back!
Break him out. Be a hero. Or literally just pick up the earth. It looks weird.
I want to go home.
Let's get you out of there,
We can
Rita.
do that.
It's a mess. Big mess.
Staring into the boob tube, moping on the day's destruction, utterly
Giant blob run amok until
There's the
what
chief.
some witnesses described as a robot man created this.
He's tripping out now. I forgot how the chief gets the ability to walk.
Daddy's home.
You have no idea what you've done.
It wasn't that bad.
Bad doesn't begin to describe what you felt Cloverton today, Bill.
The thing I like about this is a lot of the
always uncomfortable.
conversation pieces are. It's a lot. Of, it's very
Daddy
comic
gets
looking,
scared.
which is good.
You don't spend decades tap dancing on hornets' nests and not expect to be stung.
Who's coming?
Niles Calder had enemies. Enemies he could no longer hide from.
Who is that?
Actions have consequences, and those consequences are coming to this house.
Better run your ass.
To the town.
And that's what you really, really think.
As far away as possible.
You've been there for how many years now? You want to
As soon
run?
as we can.
What happens to the town?
The town is not my main concern.
This is bullshit.
Don't you start with me. You and I both know this field trip was for little more than your own amusement.
So now she's the bad guy. Okay, let's talk about you, Chief.
Yeah, start bringing up some real
You
shit.
told me my daughter was dead.
I'm trying to protect you now.
The thing is, like, would his daughter
Do you
accept him?
honestly think she would have accepted you?
Did I get a chance to try? She lost her mother.
But
her
he should at
father.
least
I
tell
don't know if she
him.
would have accepted me. You robbed me of that chance. What am I to her now?
This magical experiment. This you. My life accomplishments. All. It will just...
Or we don't abandon the town. We protect them from these so-called
Yeah,
enemies.
you guys got powers,
fight.
kind of.
We could. But we'd be doomed.
What are we now?
What are we, some kind of Doom Patrol?
I'm going to go with the chief.
Agreed.
Fuck it. Shotgun.
I mean, his daughter's name was Clara. It's obviously not Jane. But I'm just saying, like, the way they set up, like, that kind of that scene, kind of suspicious. I was gonna say, did they leave him there? He's gonna go protect the town.
Hey, for the record, the town can kiss my ass. But that doesn't mean Cliff should go in there alone.
It's over, Jake.
Rita?
I can't promise I won't,
Be disgusting.
But yes. Larry's a yes.
Woo!
The squad, the patrol.
We'll be back.
Can't keep running. Gotta get your homies back. They've all been friends for years. The funny thing is, this is like exactly how the walk was in Suicide Squad.
And there they go, our four lovable
Losers.
losers banding together to become the superhero fighting force no one saw coming except everybody. But fear not, Paraguay.
There he is.
Always.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I totally forgot about Mr. Nobody.
I mean, I haven't been Mr. Morton since... No, help me!
What kind of weird fucking shit is going on? The mind is the limit.
That would be quite the same old story, wouldn't it? I think we're gonna do something different this time. You were right in one respect, however. They are quite doomed.
What the fuck?
What is happening? Wow. That was a very, very good first episode. Wow. But while we let this play, first impressions, I really enjoyed it. As I mentioned, I don't know a lot about Doom Patrol, just mostly Crazy Jane, but even that I don't know a lot about. I thought they introduced the characters really well. I really, like, in the first 10 minutes, I was all in on Robot Man and Cliff. You know, like, obviously he's a cheater, but he still tries to be a family man, and he kind of like was at basically a crossroads of his life. And the revelation that he didn't die in a car crash in a race, it was with his wife and his kid after he tried to make up. That was really good. What else? The whole story with Rita was pretty interesting. You can kind of see how she's obviously her whole persona was built around her looks and her identity and who she is, and you lose that and it kind of like, you know, changes you. What else did we have? So Cliff, Rita, Larry, aka Negative Man, I thought his story was really good. Him being the pilot and going into space, and then when they talked about him kind of going through at that time in America, going through what a gay man would go through, you know, and kind of having to hide that and worrying that people staring at you, and you kind of saw some of that when you come back into the present time and in the shot in the bar and that kind of stuff. I thought it was really good. I'm hoping that as the episodes go on, we get to see a little bit of Crazy Jane's background. Of course, Cyborg at some point we'll see. But I really enjoyed it. It was a good introduction to kind of the core characters, except for Crazy Jane. Like you see how Crazy Jane works, but not necessarily her background. Mr. Nobody looked really cool. Like I said, I don't know a lot about him specifically, which kind of overall, which is why I was excited for this show, because I like learning about new DC characters or teams or whatever that I don't know a lot about. Obviously, everyone knows Justice League and Teen Titans and all that usual stuff, Suicide Squad, whatever. And Doom Patrol was always kind of there, and like I had seen the name before, but I never really looked too much into it because it was kind of just one of those side teams, basically. So when they made this show, like I said, I was excited because it's something that I know. I'm gonna say I know, but I'm a big fan of DC stuff, and I consume a lot of the content and TV shows, movies, whatever. So I know like a pretty decent amount, but when it's something that I don't really know anything about, it's exciting because I'm learning something new into kind of this world, and I love it. It was really good. But that was episode 1. I'm excited to see more of this. I kind of wish they might do maybe like 2 episodes a week instead of 1, but you know, they gotta kind of stretch it out. Obviously, you can tell this was very, very not rated for regular TV, with kind of just, you know, very suggestive nudity language, which is all good. You know, this is what DC. This is what streaming services are for. Like, not specifically like, oh, I just want to see some titties, but just to kind of you can take more risk and do more creatively for your property than you can if you're like on a network TV show or something like that. So all in all, like I said, I loved it. Looking forward to more. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching this video. We're going to be doing these each week. Of course, this is the first one. The next one coming out is it's going to be called Donkey Patrol. There's a trailer out for it right now. That'll be premiering next week. Looks like there's, spoiler alert, Cyborg in the thumbnail. So we'll get ready to see that. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys didn't know, I do stream on Twitch a couple times a week. You guys can check that out. I'll put a link in the description and everything for you guys. Make sure you guys follow on Twitter.